There we go. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Fly Tying Tuesdays here with Carlisle Fly and Foul. Today we're tying a staple pattern that most all fly fishermen should have in their box at all times, and that is the sexy Walt's worm. And so this is just a variation of the classic pattern, the Walt's worm. Really just the biggest difference is this hot spot collar here, and then maybe a little bit of flashiness on the ribbing. But yeah, so I'm going to dive in it today and show you guys how to tie this awesome nymph. So starting off with a size 16 jig hook and using a 3.3 millimeter bead, Saluda beads, and this is an orange, so I'm doing a little bit of a different variation as well. But like I said, there are so many different combinations of this particular fly that you can tie. And it's not a bad idea to kind of mix and match and have a bunch of different colors in your box. So we're just going to start off with our orange thread and bring that to the back there. And next thing I'm going to tie in is some Simperfly hollow tinsel, and this is in black sparkles color, which is pretty neat. It gives a big contrast to the rest of the fly. So we're just gonna tie that in here at the back of our hook, bring our thread forward, and now we're just going to add a bit of a tapered body here. And then again, this is a super simple fly, and it's great for beginners, but I tell you man, it just really catches fish, and that's why I still tie it and why I still use it. And it's good too because it sinks pretty quick, and it's a good imitation of a lot of different insects. So just going to kind of build up a nice even tapered body here. Then I'm going to bring my thread back to the tie-in point there, and we're going to tie in some hare's ear rabbit fur for the dubbed body. Your dubbing noodle there. We're just going to take nice even wraps forward of the body here. Top there. We got a little bit too much, so take some of this off. Alright, once you get the dubbing finished up here, we're going to throw in a quick wet finish. We're going to start wrapping up this tinsel of the body. Get the top there. And we're just going to tie that in. A couple wraps to secure that, cut that off, and then we're going to build a little bit of a collar here and get your whip finish tool and do a 4 or 5 turn whip finish here. Snip your thread. We're going to come in with a brush, kind of brush it out some, give it a good buggy look. And then there you have it. That is the sexy Walt's worm. Again, this is just a really great pattern. You can fish that on the bottom with a 3.3 millimeter bead, and this really just catches a ton of fish. So, and you guys can play around with all the different color combinations and sizes. The combinations are endless here, so you can do whatever you want, get creative with it, guys. But I appreciate you guys watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see me tie next. And we'll see you on the next one.